Hi guys, how are you all? Welcome back to my channel Amazing Facts with Saket Prega, and today we are going to know about the Black Tiger of our India, Ravindra Kaushik. So without any late, let's start today's video. One of our best agents, Ravindra Kaushik, was given the title the Black Tiger by Prime Minister Indira Gandhi for his valuable contributions towards India. Ravindra Kaushik was born on April 11, 1952 in Sri Ganganagar, a Rajasthani town near to India-Pakistan border. Ravindra Kaushik grew up in the backdrop of Indo-Pakistan wars of 1965 and 1971. He was a brilliant student in his days at ST Bihani College. He picked up an interest in dramatics and in mimicry. At age 21, he performed at a national theatrical festival in Lucknow. It was his mono act in his college in which he played a role of an Indian army officer who refused to divulge the information to China. That caught the attention of intelligence officers. After completing his BCom degree in 1973, Ravindra Kaushik told his father that he is heading to Delhi to start a new job. Actually, he was about to commence his 2-year training period with Research and Analysis Wing, RAW. While he was already fluent in Punjabi, his officials taught him Urdu too, familiarized him with Islamic scriptures, and gave him a detailed lesson on Pakistan's topography. To aid an authentic transaction to make him into a resident agent. He also underwent a circumcision, a commonly recommended practice for males in the religious community. All of his official records were destroyed by 1975. When he headed to Pakistan, his name was changed as Nabi Ahmad Shakir, an Islamabad resident. After his LLB degree from Karachi, he joined Pakistani Army as a commissioned officer in Military Accounts Department. He was later promoted to the rank of the Major. He has secured a well-respected position in Pakistan. Ravindra passed a confidential information to Indian defense officials between 1979 and 1983, offering the country a critical advantage in times of growing conflict. He also married a local woman by the name of Amanat, the daughter of a tailor in an army unit, who is said to have not known his real identity. While some publications say that they had a son, other reports say that Ravindra fathered a daughter. In September 1983, Ravindra's secret identity of 8 years fell apart. Inyat Mashiha and another undercover agent sent by Rod to get in touch with Ravindra revealed the true nature of his birth during an interrogation by the Pakistani force. On the instructions of Pakistani intelligence officials, Mashiha had asked to meet Ravindra, then 29, in a park where he was arrested on charges of espionage. For the next 2 years, he was tortured for information at an interrogation center in Sialkot. In 1985, the Pakistani Supreme Court sentenced Ravindra to death, but his punishment was later extended to life imprisonment. He was kept in multiple jails including Sialkot, Lakhpat and Mainwali. Even so, he managed to secretly write at least half a dozen letters to his family, detailing the traumatic events he encountered while serving his time. In one of the letters, he wrote that had I been an American, I would have been out of this jail in 3 days. He wrote just 3 days before dying of pulmonary tuberculosis and heart disease in November 2001. he was buried at the new Central Multan jail. His family in Jaipur was informed of his death in a letter sent by the Kotlakpur superintendent, following which his father, a retired Indian Air Force officer, died of heart failure. According to a report by Telegraph, Ravindra's brother Rajeshwar Nath and mother Amla Devi had written several letters to the Indian government to aid his release. However, they all went unanswered, with the exception of a monotone response by the Foreign Ministry. His case has been taken up with Pakistan. In a letter to then Prime Minister A.B. Vajpayee, Amla Devi wrote, "Had he not been exposed, Kaushik would have been a senior army officer of the Pakistan government by now and continued in the coming years serving India secretly." The government never sent medicines on time when Kaushik was dying, though a spy sitting in the right place saves the life of at least 20,000 soldiers in his nation. Despite sending 26 years away from his homeland, Ravindra never received an official acknowledgement for his sacrifices. What we want from the government is recognition of the contribution of agents as they are real foundation of the security system, said Rajeshwar Nath, adding that the family initially received rupees 500 a month, then rupees 2000 a month until 2006 when Amla Devi passed away. That's all for today, guys. I'll meet you in my next video. Until then, take care and Jai Hind.